This paper aimed to answer how families use Google Home over a long term. How does their use change over time? And how do different family members perceive and characterize the smart speakers? To answer these questions, we collected data from 18 families comprising of 34 adults and 25 children. Our data consisted of command logs of around 40,000 commands that families gave over a period of 58 weeks on an average, and one-on-one interviews with these family members. This image shows the various categories in which the family members gave their commands. The adult participants primarily used Google Home to listen to music or to control other devices, whereas the children mainly sought knowledge or answers to their questions, tested the intelligence of the device, and engaged in interactions that involved expressing emotions while attributing a human like identity to the device. While the use of the device by adults did not change much over time, children's use often shifted from engaging in conversations that highlighted how children perceive the device to more functional tasks, such as setting alarms. Due to factors such as accent or inappropriate vocal cadence when giving commands, children have been found to seek parents' help to successfully interact with the device. This might lead one to assume that children's use is led by that of parents. However, to the contrary, our study revealed that while parents did help their children with communication repair, many of the commands that children explored the parents had not introduced to them, they were not aware of it, or did not regularly use themselves. The only category of commands that children used due to encouragement or influence of parents was that of knowledge seeking. As a result, children used Google Home for learning purposes, which might involve parents' participation or not. It was around topics such as science and technology, history, math, and language. Our study revealed that children, specifically those who were 5 to 7 years old, over an extended period of time, continued to attribute human like characteristics to these devices, such as they possessing a personality, thoughts, and intentions. These children also believed that the voice of device belonged to a person who could appear in real life. This belief closely resembles social realism, which is a well documented concept in media studies that refers to children's belief that a fictional media character could appear in real life. While the parents often utilize children's attraction and attachment to the smart speakers to get them to listen, behave, and learn, they were also apprehensive about children's becoming dependent on a machine for tasks that are otherwise parents' responsibility. They were worried about children's attachment to the device and the impacts that voice based interaction could have on children's behavior and conversational style in daily life. Parents also indicated that currently Google Home offers only limited skills that one can use to assist children in their learning, and the format is restricted to question answers mode that do not even support registering context to support follow up questions. Based on our findings, we concluded the paper with two design recommendations. First one aims to use conversation agents to foster conversations and healthy eating habits. As children, specifically young ones, are attached to the conversational capabilities of such devices, we recommend Google Home like devices to support skills that can help with the implementation of household rules. For example, the device could support parents in their attempt to get children to eat a well balanced diet by tracking the food a child has consumed over past few days and then nudging the child to eat intermittently and in accordance with parents' wishes. Similarly, in conversation fostering mode, a smart speaker with screens could show family videos or photos when a related moment is mentioned in a conversation, or speaker could nudge and reward children when they initiate a conversation with their parents. To leverage parents' and children's inclination to use smart speakers for learning, we propose a learning partner mode that can engage children in various learning activities. Based on our findings, A few specific activities that this mode could support are learning foreign languages, teaching children about healthy foods, and helping with school homework. However, instead of providing only specific information relevant to a user's question, the mode could support interactive simulation through personalized, adaptive, open-ended questions and possibility of asking follow-up questions or clarifications. Conversational agents can also engage children in game-based learning. Overall, personification of smart speakers is a double-edged sword. It assists parents in encouraging children, specifically those who are 5 to 7 years old, to use the devices for learning and knowledge seeking, but it also frustrates them as children develop an attachment to the devices and parents come to rely on the technology to get their children to even to listen to them. Thank you for listening.